And Sten has readied up. And Chab0z is readied up, so we're good to go here. Again, Danke will just jump in during the call here. As we're just getting ready to go. Woo! Yeah, this is going to be a really exciting one, guys. I mean, obviously, Sten is the #1 seed. Chab0z is amazing at this game, and his seed definitely doesn't reflect it. His seed was based on a no cape, no Starworld time. He doesn't really run this category whatsoever, but he currently holds the best tournament race time as well, the 33:55. Welcome, Danke. So I was just saying that Chab0z against doesn't reflect. Yo, the echo, dude.
Evening, gentlemen.
Hello. Yo, so again, his seed doesn't reflect just how good he is. I think we're probably in for a close race if both players play well. Sort of just stealing from Twitch Master there. That would be his evaluation, and a very, very good one at that. I think we're going to see some 33s. So, welcome, Danke. How are things?
Things are excellent. Thanks for having me. Commentary tonight.
It's always a pleasure, you know it is. Okay, so just making our way through Y3, I can't imagine, even with nerves, that there would ever be a chance of anything really going that wrong here for either runner. And I sort of feel it would be a bit redundant of me to say that Sten is accomplished in this game. You know, having the first 122 sort of helps. Also several world records. Just an amazing player all around.
Yeah, he really is. And all 2D Mario games for that matter too. He got into top 5 in SMB like a few weeks or something. As he was practicing any percent. So he's definitely as far as 2D Marios are concerned, Steven is one of the best for sure.
Yeah, Steven has been a pretty big inspiration to me. Just consistently hammering out such good performances in so many games is, yeah, pretty decent. Again, there's pretty much nothing in this at the moment. I was looking away for a split second, so I'm not sure about shell jumps, but I imagine both attempted it. If either of them got it, please feel free to correct me in chat.
Yeah, I didn't notice either. I don't believe either of them got it, but
I'm guessing not based on times, but yep, comfortable 281 for both players. Also, Twitch chat, feel free to let us know if we're spoiling at all. It should be synced up pretty damn well this race, though. So, Steven and I did 2 races just before this stream, and he's playing really well, as you would guess. On very, very low 33 pace each time. Got a 33 the first time, and then the second time just had a bit of trouble with Fort. But yeah, playing as well as he always does.
yeah, it's definitely nothing out of the ordinary to see Steven playing Sten playing consistently for sure.
I think Steven is about half a second ahead. Again, fairly negligible at this point, or any point really, but it is still interesting to see that marginal lead.
And the fact that, I mean, barring any major mistakes, I definitely agree that it's going to be very close at the end.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to hopefully seeing both players play very well, because we might actually get a race where we might need to either do a retime or something a bit more accurate than, oh, well, this guy won by like 3 minutes. But we have had a lot of close races as well. It would be unfair to suggest otherwise. Stan getting a comfortable 362 there, Chab0z at 61. And I suppose in many ways DS1 is the first interesting level. I imagine both will be totally fine, but it'll be interesting to see if either of them can get that 52, which is very difficult. Ooh. That was pretty interesting. Whenever Sten flew up to get that shell, he did an ordinary fly. That's pretty cool. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, I've seen a few runners do that before.
I've never noticed that before. I mean, it doesn't really make any difference whatsoever, but wow, and gets that 252. Very nice, Stephen. Very nice. Yeah, that's a thing. That sure is a thing. That's a solid effort there.
Definitely.
Yeah, of course you do it all the time, Louis. Because you're Louis. Oh, I thought you meant 252. Oh, never mind. Oh, right, that's interesting. Yeah.
With the 62 in DP1 also, and then the 52 in Donut Secret. I'm not sure how his splits are for this category, but he could very well be on pace for gold.
Oh, he is for sure. Again, it wouldn't surprise me like a lot if either of them managed to race or like a PB in the race. Both are far capable of getting those single-digit 33 times, if not 32. Again, I feel Chab0z is totally underrepresented, misrepresented by his seed.
Yeah, I agree.
But I tried to get, PBs that would reflect that. And again, having a low seed isn't necessarily a good thing. This is his second race and he's against number one, so it's not as if it's worked to his advantage.
Right.
Okay, so some pretty standard tapping left, and hoping that Steven is switched on here. He got Yoshi in his first race against me, and almost did in the second race, but looking good.
So yeah, they're about a second and a half apart at this point, which, as we could, is negligible, clearly, especially at this stage in the race, and obviously between runners of this caliber.
Yeah, definitely the further through we get, like the more of a difference it'll make. But I imagine we'll see a bit more of a difference later on. Again, definitely possible. Have both runners have a really good run.
A little bit of trouble there for Chab0z. He bonked on his way up with the spring there, but it won't be an issue. He's not going to miss a cycle or anything.
Yeah, it isn't disastrous whatsoever because that cycle is still quite easy to make with the climb that you have to do. But it looks like Sten will still save a good amount of time here over Chab0z. Yeah, saving about 4.5 seconds, I'd say. Sorry, I'll be right back. My kittens are adventuring.
No problem. A little bit in the red there, but only plus 0.4, so he's on good pace. It looks like his PB is 15, so, and Chab0z is, but I'm sure it's very close to Sten's PB. Issues from either of these runners here, and two keyhole from Steven, and also 382 from Chab0z.
Yep, very nice.
Both players playing very cleanly.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, I know how that feels. Sten actually, it looked like the screen scroll wasn't going to allow for him to stand on that platform. Uh, but yeah, still pretty good. I mean, Sten's on great pace regardless, but before that minor mistake, on very, very good pace.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I know the
Boring
PBs.
section of the category.
Yeah, so is this time for shutouts? I'm only joking. Yeah, again, it's sort of coming together as we'd expect. You're very close. Both players have a good run. So yeah, this is definitely one that shouldn't be missed. Yeah, Zero with some very solid advice there. Just don't lose Cape.
Unless you're Calco and you don't have to worry about losing cape because you never get cape.
If you're Calco, you don't have very much to worry about. But yeah.
That's very true.
So tomorrow is a pretty big day for races. We've got 4 races, 2 more winter round 3 races. Ooh, and sort of unexpected. Yeah, Chab0z falls down in Vanilla Secret 3. Nothing major. Yeah, so tomorrow we've got 2 winter round 3, and we have Mr. Cab versus Blue Saint. And I think that's really one of tomorrow's closest races as well.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I think that's going to be a tight one as well.
Yep. Oh, I love that emote cab. I haven't seen that before. Yeah, just hold right, swim, don't get hit. Yeah, and we also have Death versus Gunko later that night, which is still a close race. Also, TNT and Unikitten tomorrow at 1 PM EST. Should be a good one. Okay, Sten just entering Reznor.
Nicely done from Sten there.
Yeah.
Chab0z with the trolley fireball just managed to escape that there.
Yeah, that was well done by Chab. You, PJ. It's just sucking the life out of Sten's stream. I think the quality is really good, but the saturation definitely is quite high. I also think he might have some sort of chroma key going on. Normally, like he chroma keys things into like black backgrounds. So yeah, it's the part of the run where I'm just trying to think of anything to say. Just don't die. I did that in my last race with Sten an hour ago, and it made me so upset.
It's very easy to get complacent.
That's exactly what happened. I just hadn't even considered the possibility of dying in this stage, and it happened. And Sten actually did die in this stage in his last No Cape No Starworld race against. Oh no, it wasn't his last, but it was his last winter one against Dots. Very nice juke there anyway. Not going for super risky strats, they'll know what I mean. Oh, that's interestingly.
Chab0z having a little bit of fun with the cape there. Trying to keep himself busy through the auto scroller.
So yeah, we're nearly at the end of the very boring section of the run, but it gets heated at the start of Castle 4. Castle 4, I know that Sten's going to go for wings in FY1. Told me that already. Clips in FY2. Castle 5. Oh, something to look forward to.
Yeah, and the runners are... Chab0z is only just about exactly 10 seconds behind Sten at this point, so, I mean, not a big margin by any stretch of the imagination.
Again, it'll be interesting to see if Chab0z goes for FY1 wings. Like, I imagine it's something he's pretty comfortable with. Therefore, he probably will try it, but we'll see what happens. We also have Castle 4 to go first. Okay, good room 1 from Sten. And take the Fire Flower in room 2.
Yeah, I imagine Chab0z will probably do the same. And he does. $54 door for Sten.
Damn, dude, this pace there. I can confirm that, oh, sorry, I thought he had already split. But yeah, 1.5 seconds behind his PB coming out of Castle 4.
Yeah. Like we have said, as expected, Sten's playing very well. I mean, you know, he's only about 11 seconds or so behind, so he's having a good run himself as well.
Yep, both runners on very good pace here, of course. Okay, so I'm interested, again, like I said earlier, if Chab0z is going to attempt FY1 wings, I would almost be pretty certain that he will. Hopefully both runners will have success with it.
Yep, so Sten is going for it.
Gets the shell, all good.
Didn't get the corner dupe. Oh, and he...
No, dude. What happens? Well, I mean, I saw what happened, but... Oh, he's not going to be happy about that. Dude.
Okay, so Chab0z attempted to get the dupe twice and failed and just decided to go on.
Wow.
What possibly happened there with Sten?
I'm still recovering from what I just saw there. I'm a bit shocked. Again, it's just one of those things, even if it seems like a ridiculous mistake, it's not unreasonable. These things can happen. But this puts Chab0z in a pretty good spot. In there absolutely beautifully as well.
Perfect first shot clip.
Very nice indeed. Wow.
That was definitely shocking.
I mean, we're gonna get to hear an explanation from Sten either way. Can just be one of those things, just race variance. But it's good to see FY2 go well.
Yeah, both runners having no problem with the clip. Time. But yeah, Chab0z definitely in a good position now if he can play cleanly from here on out.
Yeah, I mean, it is unfortunate that he got the midway. I mean, I guess you don't really account for that happening, so I don't blame him whatsoever.
All right, so here we go. Chab0z with the Roy Fly. Let's see if he has success. It's for Chab0z. The never shoots. That's unfortunate.
I do apologize about that.
For Chab0z
So,
losing
yeah,
his cape there.
This, yeah, I did see that from afar there, but this is gonna make Chocolate Island 1 pretty interesting. I would definitely trust Chab0z to be good enough Chocolate Island 1 capeless. Like, his no cape time is really, really good. You,
Yeah,
sweet
Sweetie
pea,
P.
welcome. Long time no see. So yeah, it'll be good to see just what our time difference is after it started. So I knew that both runners split at different times, and he's going back for cape.
He's going back. Yeah, wow. I really thought that he was gonna go through with the no cape strats.
I mean, I'm not going to argue with his decisions here. Chab0z is a far better runner than I am, but I would have been getting that cape in the Ghost House, and the death from Chab0z. Oh my word!
Both runners, although it was the second time for Chab0z, both runners having deaths by falling into the pits in FOI 1.
I'm sorry, my cats are terrorizing me. I need to put them in the other room. I'm so sorry, guys.
Oh man. About Chab0z is going to be entering, yeah, just entering Chocolate 1 as Sten just finishes and gets the tape. $21 for Sten. We'll see how far back Chab0z is now after going back for the cape.
All right, I'll sort it now. You take care, sweetie tea.
It's about 20 seconds behind now after going back for that cape.
Yeah, he might be kicking himself slightly, you know, if he comes back to this and has to think about it. It's far from over though, so he won't be kicking himself if he goes on to win this. But
Yeah, absolutely.
And I just want to say in defense of Chab0z there, like I don't think it's a ridiculous decision. He's playing the #1 seed. I would forgive him for making one small tactical decision. I think Chab0z is doing pretty well here. The fact that he's even like within Steven's pace is just incredible. So yeah,
For sure.
Very costly. Very costly.
And you never know too. Chocolate Island 1 is one of those levels that if you're really not polished, it's definitely a difficult level.
Choco 1 it's a pretty difficult level. If you're going for B-speed strats, which you will be.
Run killer, yeah.
Yeah, that death on FOI 1 is going to make it feel pretty bad. Steven must be wiping the sweat off his brow just to be given another opportunity here.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
Shoutouts to Steven Strats. I got taught these about an hour ago, so thank you very much. Getting lessons from the master himself. That moldy chocolate.
Steven, any day. All right, so no issues in room 1 for Chab0z either. Room 3 for Sten. 3 as Sten is finishing. What Wendy's Castle has in store for Steven.
Yeah.
For
Castle
him.
6 is also another exciting one. And yeah, look at how close this still is. That's incredible. Ooh, that was sort of closer than usual, but still getting it very comfortably. Good room 1 for Steven.
Nice smooth Wendy fly there too from Steven. No problem. Easy every time.
Yep. Looking good. Also, both runners have to probably feel slightly relieved that it looks like they're probably going to have their cape going on into the final world.
Chab0z having a little trouble with Wendy fly there. Let's see. Oh no, and he gets clipped.
Sorry, what was I saying? Sorry about the commentator's curse. Eesh.
Oh.
Good? No. Okay.
Trying to save the cycle and ends up.
I mean, unfortunately, he could have got that. Oh, he didn't get the midway. What? Oh God, dude. Oh no, that's unfortunate.
Get the midway.
Yeah, I mean, there should be no reason to feel like you should need it, but it's just unfortunate.
Runs into the.
Oh, I think that's forfeit. Yep.
And Chab0z ripped his stream. Yeah.
GG, Stan. Just gotta beat Pfizer. It has to. I mean, I do feel bad for Chab0z. I think Chab0z put up a really good fight there, but it has to feel pretty good for Steven that all he needs to do is beat SMW, and he's in there. Congratulations, Steven.
All the pressure is off.
All the pressure. I don't know, he might forget who he is and just be like, oh, what is this? No, it's unfortunate. Disappointed for Chab0z. But, very, very pleased for Steven. So I suppose at this point it's just watch in awe of the master.
All we can do.
It doesn't sound too bad to me. There aren't more runs this evening, but we are full of runs for tomorrow. Just after we've got the most important part of the run over here, I'll go through it. Getting ready. I hope everyone in chat's ready as well. Yeah, plus he's still in the losers bracket, but... Orb. My orb game hasn't been great recently. Apologies. Yeah, he will be face. I think either Agathor or the other people. I can check here.
That's the real strat. Never mind practicing your actual gameplay strats. Everyone needs to polish up on their orb game, I think.
Yeah, he'll be playing the winner of Agathor and then either Smart CT Conqueror. So one of those 3 runners. Again, it's almost like I can sense the relief from all the way in Australia. That was looking pretty scary for a while, and it's the parade. That's all that matters. This run is so confirmed. Yeah, the parade, if anybody's unaware, is getting the power up behind you and stuff. It's pretty cool.
If Sten knows that He has no opponent anymore. I imagine he'll probably go for Sandbar just because. Gets it. And a cycle.
Absolutely beautiful. I would
Beautiful.
expect nothing less from Sten. Just he is #1 seed for a reason. Incredible, dude.
That was a beautiful thing right there.
Ooh, sorry about that. I thought I muted my microphone. Sorry about the furious typing.
All right, so the fort and Bowser all at Sten's way at this point.
You welcome, Milk. Have you been here from the start of this? This has been quite the race. Unfortunately, Chab0z a little frustrated at the end. I imagine we're going to get to see some Valley Fort swag. Something
It's just
very
all too easy for him.
Yeah, there's something very, very satisfying about watching Stephen whenever he's just on fire like this.
It's a beautiful sight to behold.
Wow, dude, look at that Roy split. I mean, I would wonder if all of that was caused just by that one small mistake. If it was, I mean, regardless of whether it was, this has been an amazing run from Stephen. Absolutely amazing.
No doubt. That Roy split, I think the only issue was that unfortunate death in FOI1 because he had first shot clip and no issues in so and on to phase 2.
Yeah, it's close. I don't think he can get it, but it is very, very close, especially through that buzzer door. Sorry to cut you off there.
Oh, no problem. I was gonna say pretty much the same thing.
Like, looking at it now, this... Yeah, I would say this will be a 33 SRL time. But SDA, I'm wondering. Yeah, I think this can be a 33. I think.
Right.
We're gonna find out pretty soon.
Nice 33.
GG, Stephen. Absolutely a 33. Gets a gold split as well on Bowser. Very, very good. Well, when I say Bowser, that's the Ballet Bowser split. Wow.
Very, very nice run.
GG. You, Stephen, and Chab0z. Of course, Chab0z is more than welcome still to join us in live. But, wow, dude. What a race. I'm actually still, like, pumping with adrenaline. This race was good. And Stephen will be going on to face the winner of Maestro and Tina Hacks. Yeah, that's. Oh, and Maestro and Tina, their race might be scheduled. Maybe? No, not just yet. And okay, so tomorrow's runs, just while we're waiting on Stephen, at 2. Oh, I suppose that this one's pretty early. But 9 a.m. EST is Mr. Cab versus Blue Saint, a very European-friendly time. Blue being from Europe himself, that's a good time for him. And that'll be at 3 p.m. Central European time. Yo, Sten, well done, my dude. That was interesting.
Nice.
That
Very
was something, that's for sure.
I'm just gonna get straight to it. What happened in FY1?
I don't even know. Did I just not jump, or did I fall short on the jump? I don't entirely remember how I ended up in that position. But then I knew I had to dismount Yoshi, but somehow ended up too far right under the thing. That was really weird. I've never done anything like that before.
Yeah, that was definitely interesting.
Yeah, that is one way of describing what happened.
Yeah, I think what Mr. Cobb said as well. It was a very, very unusual mistake. We were just gobsmacked, but it's just typical race variance.
I've never done that before. I know that's like the typical marathon run thing, but like,
yeah, it's.
I've never seen anyone do that before. That's ridiculous. But yeah, that is like the only place in which I lost time a lot. Like I think I would have. I think that would have been a PB if I didn't if I just got forest. Even if I didn't get forest wings, that might have been a PB. I can't be sure.
I mean, definitely whenever you've reviewed yourself, you'll know better, but I can't even remember another mistake. That's what I mean. Or, just to back up what you were saying.
Yeah, VS1 was a bit slow. That's where the time loss in Ludwig came from, but...
Oh, yes, actually, that was the other... at that point, you were 5 seconds ahead. The lead was down to maybe about 1.5 seconds.
Yeah.
Just how closely were you watching Chab0z progress?
Oh, I knew he was ahead of me after FY1. Like I was surprised to see him go back, get a cape before Choco won.
That's sort of where the wheels fell off, because he actually died in FY1 getting that cape.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, that was definitely the turnaround. And as you can expect, being ahead of yourself has to feel so good, and then for that just to fade away, very, very upsetting. So, again, major congrats to yourself, but I think a very solid effort from Chab0z. Has to be expected. This is a very close race in many ways.
I was sad to see it end for him the way it did, but he certainly put up a good fight for most of the race.
Yeah, I was blown away. I expected nothing less than a close race from both of you, and well, you did it. That's what's important. Got there. Okay, so just while we're on for another couple of minutes, again, if Chab0z wants to join us, absolutely no shame in jumping in general, bring you into live and chat about your run. Regardless, though, this is not Chab0z's last race. He will be facing the winner of either Smartfall, CT Conqueror, and the winner of that and either. So one of those three. So have you anything in general you want to say, Steve?
Yeah, I don't know. That was a Forest 1, that's for sure.
Yeah, that was a Forest 1 run indeed.
Indeed.
What the heck?
I believe also when Chab0z went back into FY1 and then he died in a pit also. I mean, to see the two of you die in FY1 in the same race was just shocking, to say the least.
It was sort of reminiscent of yesterday's race, whenever we were like, well, we'll see if they're... down Y3, but
It-
I don't think either of us were able to conceal our amazement at FY1. Like we were, well, I definitely was. Although I delayed it enough seconds that it didn't spoil it for people. I think I was running about the kitchen being like, "No, what happened?" Oh, it's seriously amazing. I'm really, really glad that it went so well.
Yeah, I mean, like I may have had that death, but like it still ended up a 33, and I really can't complain about a 33.
Absolutely.
Aside from FOI1, it was a really, really solid run. Like, yeah, if I'd been even with my PB out of, or like, if I'd just matched my PB in Roy's, I think this would have been a PB by a few seconds, according to Split.
Yeah, I think that's probably pretty accurate. It felt like you were playing so well that it should have been a PB.
Yeah,
So
that one mistake.
hey, that's
Literally,
sort of how it is in a race.
aside from FOI1 and that one little hiccup that cost you a little bit of time in VS1, I mean, the rest of the
Yeah.
run was pretty much perfect.
Alrighty then. I want to thank you guys so much for the race, both Sten and Chab0z. You've put up a really, really good show. Thanks so much to Danky for the co-commentary. It wouldn't have been anywhere near as high quality if not for yourself, so it's very easy to work with you. So
Yeah, thanks to the both of you for commentating and to Twitchmaster for doing the restream.
I'm not restreaming. Sorry, shoutouts to Twitchman, the restream. Yeah, at least it's good quality, not myself per usual. So you TM. Any closing thoughts, guys? Anything? No pressure. It's fine.
I mean, thanks again to everyone, as you guys said, and great race. GG to Steven. Hell of a run.
Thank you.
And, plenty of runs tomorrow.
Stan, have you any thoughts for a host?
Let's see, who is streaming the Super Mario World? It is looking like the answer is nobody. Wow. Nah,
Okay. Send you guys over to nobody.
yeah, twitch.tv/nobody.
Hey, we're gonna do someone. Okay, we'll do Volpe then. Shoutouts to Volpe, someone who has been around for years. He was probably one of the people that helped encourage me to get into this game a lot. Used to race 4 or 5 years ago almost now, so yeah, I think that's appropriate. Although I accidentally closed the chat, so I can't host anybody. One sec.
I can do it if you want. We're gonna host Volp.
Woo! GG guys, see you next time.